Well, hospitality and the tourism industry is very important, right? They clearly have been hit hard by the coronavirus crisis here. So how will hotels and restaurants, not to mention sports and entertainment venues and airlines, all come back from the pandemic? What will they look like in the great beyond here? That's what the Lee Business School at UNLV wants to know here, and they are offering a big prize if you have a great idea here. Joining us live from Las Vegas is Leith Martin with UNLV. Leith, thanks for checking in with us. This is a great idea here. Who knows what ideas are out there that might get sparked because of this? Tell us about this competition and how it's going to work.
Well, that's the idea, is to actually identify individuals or entrepreneurs that are working on projects that may have a significant impact on the return of hospitality, travel, and entertainment. The prize itself was developed in coordination with the Lee family and the Lee Business School to come up with an idea that not only affects the return of Vegas, the community of Vegas, as soon as possible, but our nation as well when it comes to hospitality, travel, and entertainment. It's over a $3 trillion industry, so it's pretty important that we get it back to some sort of normalcy as soon as possible.
You know, we have a fair amount of our economy that relies on tourism. We like to think we do a great job here in Indiana. Las Vegas, of course, you know, kind of a worldwide hub for entertainment. Do you have an idea of the scope of how bad it's been? And do you think a $1 million prize will kind of do the trick here? I mean, there's some entrepreneur out there who's got to have an idea for maybe one segment that would be expandable to other parts of our economy.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think that the idea behind the prize was that if we can take $1 million and allocate it across different companies or startups or individuals that were working on projects that create significant impact in the next 12 months, we might be able to hopefully connect those individuals not only in Vegas but in the industry that would allow them to create some sort of significant impact. Oftentimes when you're deep in a pandemic as we are, or involved in an industry, there might be things that you haven't thought of that other individuals have either developed a product for because there wasn't a market before, because there wasn't a pandemic, or they may have products or services that can be brought to market fast that help us recover. And you know, we're all communities are dependent, obviously, on hospitality, restaurants specifically, and Vegas is an extreme example because of the important industries that are here. But every community has been impacted, specifically in hospitality, and we're hoping to at least create an opportunity for individuals to get traction as soon as possible that help the industry recover.
I get what you're saying, Leith. Somebody who can come in from the outside and look at it in a totally different way and maybe have that aha moment. Is there something specific? I mean, is it from like a device? Is it some program? I mean, what are you specifically looking for? And we'll send people to our website so they can share their idea if they have one.
Well, I mean, you know, if we knew exactly what we were looking for, then we probably wouldn't run the prize. I think that specifically in terms of scope, what we're looking for is not something that can be developed and brought to market, you know, in a few years. What we're looking for are products or services and hoping they'll raise their hand that can be brought to market in the next 12 months to create the greatest impact. But also what we're looking for is things that might be able to help mitigate the significance of another situation in which we might be impacted in some way. And so how do we insulate the industry, with it via technology or with additional products or with additional services that not only improve the safety of the customers, but also the staff and the workers that work in these industries. And then, you know, I guess most importantly, you know, allow individuals to not only to improve themselves economically, but also to help hopefully mitigate the risk in the future.
All right, Leith Martin with UNLV. Best to you and the Rebels there, and good luck. Hope you get that great idea and can share it with the world.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
All right, see you later. Fox59.com. If you have something that you're maybe working on, Fox59.com, right there in the link section. All right.